Hello children, welcome once again to Math Magic with Sonia. In this video, we will understand the concept of taxes in short. The central as well as the state government provides various facilities such as construction and maintenance of roads, hospitals, schools, safety measures, etc. Therefore, in order to meet its expenses, the government imposes different types of taxes. The government collects taxes in two different ways, direct taxes and the indirect taxes. The direct taxes are paid directly by us to the government. Income tax and property tax are examples of direct taxes. Whereas in case of indirect taxes, whenever we spend or buy certain items, in addition to the price of the item, we pay a tax. The shopkeeper collects this tax on our behalf and then pays it to the government. Earlier it was called as the sales tax, and then it came to be known as value added tax or VAT. Now VAT is a tax which is levied on the goods or the products, and for different types of services there was a service tax. Now it is difficult for new businesses to understand the concept of direct and indirect taxes. This problem increases when constant changes are made in the tax structure with each financial year. To overcome all this, the government has now introduced a new tax known as the GST or Goods and Service Tax. This is an online tax system designed to remove trade barriers to create one nation, one market. Now, as a student, now you are required to understand that whatever the tax may be in your question, whether it is sales tax, VAT or GST, you are required to add the tax amount to the price of the product. And in case a discount is given, you will first subtract the discount from the mark price and then calculate the tax. And as far as the percentage of tax is concerned, to calculate that, the formula is percentage of tax will be equal to the tax amount upon the mark price multiplied by 100. And if you bring 100 to the other side, you can write this as tax upon mark price is equal to percentage of tax upon 100. Now this equivalent fraction is similar to the one we did in the beginning. That was part upon whole is equal to percentage upon 100. Now out of these three things, percentage of tax, tax and mark price, two will be known to you and you will be required to find the third one. Now we'll understand the concept of taxes with a couple of examples from exercise 8.2. Let's do question number 8 of exercise 8.2. The price of a TV is rupees 13,000. The sales tax charged on it is at the rate of 12%. Find the amount that Vinod will have to pay if he buys it. So here we are given the sale price of the TV, which is 13,000. We are also given the rate of sales tax, that is 12%. We are required to find the amount which the customer has to pay in case he buys the TV. And that will be equal to the price of the TV, which is 13,000, plus the tax amount, which can be easily calculated from the rate of tax. Now just like percentage increase, sales tax is also added to the price of the product. And how we calculate the percentage increase? It is calculated on the original amount. Similarly, sales tax will be calculated on the price of the product. So let's start with the solution. Price of the TV. This is equal to rupees 13,000. Rate of tax is equal to 12%. So what will be sales tax? That will be 12% of the price, which is 13,000. So just like we calculate finding percentage of a number, it is similar to that. So we can calculate 12 upon 100 multiplied by 13,000. So zeros get cancelled. 12 multiplied by 130. 12 13s is 156 and a 0. So this is the sales tax. So what is the amount which Vinod has to pay? Amount paid by Vinod will be equal to the sale price plus the tax. That is 13,000 plus 1560, which is equal to rupees 14,560. So this is very simple. Now let's do question number 10. I purchased a hairdryer for rupees 5,400 including 8% VAT. Find the price before the VAT was added. So here we are given the price of the hairdryer which is paid by the customer. That is 5,400, which is inclusive of 8% of VAT. We have to find the price, original price of the hairdryer before the VAT was added. So let's start with the solution. We can start by taking the original price of the hairdryer as rupees X. So let the price of the hairdryer be equal to rupees X. VAT percent is given to us. VAT percent is equal to 8%. And the sale price also is given, which is including VAT, that is rupees 5,400. Now according to the information given, we can say that the original price of the hairdryer, that is X, plus the VAT amount. VAT amount will be calculated on the original price, that is 8% of X, just like percentage increase, is equal to rupees 5,400. Therefore, we can say X plus 8% of X means 8 upon 100 multiplied by X. That is 8X upon 100 is equal to 5,400. Therefore, taking the LCM, 100X plus 8X, that will be 108X upon 100 is equal to 5,400. So we can find the value of X. X will be equal to 5,400 multiplied by 100 upon 108. So this $108 and 54 both get cancelled with 9. 9 goes once, carry 1, 9 2s are 18, 9 6 are 54, 2 zeros. 6 goes 100 times in 600, 6 2s are 12. 2 goes 50 times in 100. So 50 into 100 gives 5,000. Therefore, we can say that original price of the dryer, of hair dryer, is rupees 5,000. This is similar to saying that if the original price is 100, the price with the VAT will be 108. And if the price with VAT is 5,400, so what is the original price? So you can take this as X. Again, if you cross multiply, what you get is X will be equal to 5,400 multiplied by 100 divided by 108. It's the same thing. Now let's do question number 11. An article was purchased for rupees 1,239 including GST of 18%. Find the price of the article before the GST was added. Now here also we are given the price including GST of 18%. If you see, this question is similar to the question number 10. The only difference is here instead of VAT we have GST. Here also we are required to find the original price of the article before the GST was added. So let's start with the solution. We can take the original price as rupees X. So let the price before GST be equal to rupees X. And what is the GST percent? GST is 18%. And the price including GST, that is the sale price, is rupees 1239. So according to the question, the original price plus the GST, which is 18% of the original price, will be equal to 1239. So X plus 18% of X will be equal to 1239. Therefore, X plus 18 upon 100 into X is 18X upon 100, which is equal to 1239. Taking the LCM, we get 100 plus 18, which is 118X upon 100 is equal to 1239. Therefore, what will be the value of X? Cross multiply. X will be equal to 1239 multiplied by 100 divided by 118. So we can cancel these two with 2. 2 5s are 10, carry 1, 2 9s are 18, 2 5s are 10 and 0. We can try with 59 if it goes. So 59 goes in 12 it doesn't go, in 123, 59 goes 2 times we can try, 2 9s are 18, 2 5s are 10 and 1 11. So 3 times will be greater. So 2 times it goes, and if we carry 118 minus 123, it is how much? 5. So we are left with 59. It goes once. 59 goes once, it goes 21 times. So 21 multiplied by 50. So 21 into 5, 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10 and 1 0. 1050. So the original price of the article before the GST is rupees 1050. So I hope the concept of sales tax, VAT and GST was clear to all of you. I shall continue with comparing quantities in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye.